Vietnam in '68 and '69 with the 101st Airborne. And my wife and I just got back from San Mateo, California. 50 years ago, they adopted us. We're the only city in the United States to ever do that for an Army outfit. And we've got 50 years with them. So that's what this is all about. I just had a great 4 days with the guys I served with. It was, couldn't have went any better. My captain started off as a buck private. He wound up a captain when I served with him. I was his machine gunner, and he got out of the service as a major general. So he went all the way up from buck private to 2-star general. And he invited my wife and I and one of my daughters and son-in-law to sit at his table. And I was so honored by that I wound up telling him after the ceremonies and everything. I mean, they had a parade for us that lasted an hour and a half. These people were happy for our service when we were getting spit on at other places. And their kids were sending us their artwork, and they were sending us care packages and cookies and cakes and stuff like that. So we have a real understanding with the city of San Mateo. We're called the Adopted Sons of San Mateo. But the incident that Mike's talking about is we're in the Ashaw Valley, which Hamburger Hill's in. It's the worst place, I think, for me anyway, in Vietnam to be. It's right on the Laotian border, and it's right where all the Ho Chi Minh trails come in. You know, so, and we went in there many times, but this one particular time, I'm a machine gunner, and it's triple canopy jungle. We're on a ridge, and when it gets dark, it really gets dark. You know, with the triple canopy, sun doesn't filter through very well. So now it's nighttime, and I've set up, I had 8 above ground claymore mines set up in like a semicircle. I had my machine gun positioned, and they always positioned me right off the trail, or the most likely place that the enemy was going to come through at. And I was just getting through with my first watch. I went to, I was just about ready to go get my assistant gunner, tap my assistant gunner, who was sleeping right behind me. When peripheral vision, I saw something off to my right side, just down the ravine about 10 yards. It was a patch of bamboo, and I thought I saw it move. But, you know, and you can't second guess, you can't make noise, you can't, now I'm back looking down at Red Ball, where I'm supposed to be looking, and I think I see it move again into the bamboo. So I stick my fingers, is there any wind here? You know, no wind. Went back looking again the third time, and all of a sudden that bamboo just started going back and forth, you know, and so I started blowing those claymore mines, and boom, 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 you know, and then this ungodly bugle came out. And, oh God, I've seen the Korean, you know, human wave attacks, Korean War and stuff like that. You know, I've seen films of that. So I think I got the whole Chinese army coming at me. You know, so now I've blown all the claymore mines, and now I take that machine gun and you like some of that, you know, and low grazing fire. Come on, you know, well they're coming, you know. And I don't know if you've ever realized that in the dark, if something is solid, in the dark, it's darker than the dark. Look, you know, low grazing fire is going to drop into that fire, goddammit, you know. So, keeps coming. And I'm screaming for my assistant gunner, get here, you know, started feeding my rounds, you know, and get another belt ready, you know, and the darkness just keeps coming. And then from me to Mike away, it falls over, and I've just killed an elephant. So when you get to Vietnam, they're called a cherry, you know, and so they set you out in front of the position of parade rest, you know, and they give you a name that usually lasts with you the whole tour, you know. The guy in front of me, they called him Pistol Grip. And you can challenge that. Why you call me Pistol Grip? And I said, well, with a nose like yours, we could turn you horizontal and start firing, you know. So, so you wind up, my nickname was Doughbelly. Geez, I'm built like a Greek god. What do you mean, Doughbelly? But Doughbelly stuck until I killed that elephant. And then it became the Elephant Man. So I'll go to these 101st Airborne reunions and stuff like that, and it'll be, hey, there's the elephant. That dude killed an elephant, man. Anyway, that's why Elephant Man story.